What's going on, fam? Welcome back. This is Chris with Food for Your Thoughts. I know you're having a wonderful day. We're back with another divine alignment light code message. You better been taking care of yourself, learning as much as you can about who you are, why you're here on the planet at this time, and realizing like, hey, we all been lied to on a mass level. You know what I'm saying? So all we gotta do, we gotta flip that polarity, man. We gotta unlearn all the things that no longer serve us, and relearn the things that can help us level up. So basically we got to reprogram our own mind. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So we're back finishing up our two-part of this astrological cosmology, and today I just want to give you a quick birth chart calculation basics review. Okay, so it's not meant to be comprehensive, but to give you some working knowledge, so to keep you going on your own hero's journey. But most importantly, please do your own research. So don't blindly believe anything I'm telling you. It's not for you to agree. Okay, all I'm doing is sharing my experience with you, the things that helped me, and my true ups and downs, because I know plenty of you guys could really use this information, and they don't teach this stuff in school, okay, for a reason. So if you're new to the channel, it's all about personal growth and development, self-discovery, knowledge of self-realization, and also self-mastery. Okay, and it's all about leaving no stone unturned. Okay, so be sure to click that like, subscribe button down below. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Okay, and the reason why you're attracted to these presentations, right? Everything happens in divine order. Okay, so there are no accidents or coincidences. Everything happens in divine order. So the universe is lining up the right people, places, and events to support your growth. So you've been gaining some new friends, losing a lot of old friends that have been slowing you down because they didn't have a purpose or any kind of goals, and they didn't want to grow like you do. Okay, so and that's okay. All right, so anytime something leaves your life, money, people, places, and things, right, something has to replace it of equal or greater value. Okay, so remember that. So when things leave your life, just remember the lessons and be grateful for the experiences. And that's why I realized on my path. Okay, so when they do leave, especially like people, they pass away, I guess you don't feel so hurt, and you just look at their life and the experiences, those memories, and how can you use those experiences and memories to help somebody else, on your path, because the universe loves doing that to you. Okay, so again, the universe is gonna line up the right people, places, and events to support your growth. Like myself, I'm one of the many beacons of lights out here, just sharing the true ups and downs, the things that work, the things that don't work. Okay, and also the things that help me level up, like these 7 hermetic principles. I've been talking about it from day one. Okay, and it's gonna help you skip some level, but however, you're gonna make some mistakes, but those mistakes gonna give you the knowledge and the experience, and the wisdom that you need to grow through your own personal transformation and atonement process. So each and every day, your main intent is become better, than the person you were yesterday. Okay, it's, taking one brick at a time. All right, and also, take in high quality information. All right, so that's what it's all about. So I repeat, each and every day you should be focused on, like, how can I learn more about myself, my anatomy, astrology, geometry, connecting with nature, trusting my own inner voice, my own energy, and so I can tap into my own Christ consciousness instead of I want to cut out the middleman so I can have my own connection to source. Right, that's what it's all about. Okay, so the way I like to roll, guys, this is meant to be brief, okay, but thorough. Okay, so I like to give you my key points and my takeaways, and I'm gonna get you out of here. So first thing first, I want to give people their flowers. The peace dealer on YouTube, the peace dealer on YouTube. So if he's very good with giving little gems about transit cycles and stuff, and how things are playing out in the heavens, so to speak. The peace dealer on YouTube. And also, for more information, because this is not meant to be comprehensive, for if you want to dig a little bit more, for somebody to hold your hand and walk you through all these different houses and stuff like that, planets and elements, right? We got several people that would love to help you. They got all the presentation laid out for you, but you gotta click on the play button and sit there and watch it, and most importantly, take some notes. Okay, don't watch an hour presentation and you don't have any takeaways. Okay, you just wasted your time. All right, so we have Dolo the Pilot Man. You should be familiar with him. Dolo the Pilot Man, Astro Finesse. We have Mr. Astrotheology, Mr. Astrotheology, or Santos Bonacci. Okay, all right, Santos Bonacci. And then we have Brother Freeman L, Sister Myra Moss, And also, on your hero's journey, there's no cookie cutter recipe to none of these methods here. You got to practice, refine, repeat, and find your own sweet spot, okay? So these are my key points, takeaways, and get you guys out of here. All right, so at the end of the day, it's all about unity consciousness, messages from the universal source within you. And by now you realize each and every one of us, we are our own universe. So it's time for each and every one of us to take full responsibility and accountability for our actions. We can no longer blame, you know, people outside of us for the things that we are doing to ourselves, okay? So it's time for us to take better accountability for everything, the things we put in our mouths, our ears, you know, our eyes, nose, everything. All right, so you know, once you do that, you'll learn to scale some things back, and you realize, like, hey, everything isn't meant to go inside of your temple here, okay, if I put it in layman's terms, okay? So let's go ahead and lead things in. So from astrology, you know, has grown modern astronomy, okay? From alchemy has grown modern chemistry, and from mystic psychology has grown modern psychology. So at the end of the day, guys, you know, Earth is a school. Our purpose and mission require learning a whole bunch of life lessons, right? To gain that experience and knowledge for our soul growth. So if you've been doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, it's not going to happen. So you need a routine, new schedule. You need a mentor that's going to help guide you in the right direction. Honestly, you can do it yourself, but why not, you know, have somebody, you know, you don't have to hire somebody. Plenty of people on YouTube that would love to get you going in the right direction, but make sure they have the results to support it, okay? Because some people are just sharing information from a book, but they lack the experience, okay? So anybody can know, right? Or anybody can, you know, have information, but you know, it's another thing knowing what to do with that information to get that experience and make you wise, okay? I hope that makes sense. So, but as you grow, you're going to share your knowledge and wisdom with people. The universe is going to line up people that are going to need that information that you just learned, okay? Because you went through them ups and downs, and you're going to realize everything matters. So follow your own biorhythm and flow in life. You're going to use your natal chart, numbers, everything, right? And pay yourself first. Stop doing that stuff to yourself, all right? Focus on these high quality thoughts, all right? So underneath all the layers of your self-reflection, you are a divine light being, okay? Study astrophrenological charts as well. And before you manifest, you know, underneath all the layers, you know, you got your cosmic blueprint, all your gifts and talents and stuff. And for you to participate in this Earth, you know, grand stage of Earth, this show here, the test of the heart, you got to come through the portal of your mother's womb, this vesica Pisces, right? And the grand, you know, union of the mother and father. You got father spirit, mother body, right? And then that soul, that little son, that's you. All right, little Christ you. Okay, so as above, so below, as within, so without, as the universe, so the soul. So you are that stardust, you know, we're all, you know, stardust here. And to come through that portal of the mother's womb, like we see here, all this sacred geometry. Shout out to brother Sanchez. I really appreciate you for help training my eyes to line these things up. And these are different aspects of the human body, okay? All right, these are different, you know, aspects of the body, the brain, okay, you know. And then you got the uterus here, the circle of Willis. But this, you know, from head to toe, Aries head to the feet, Pisces, this is all different aspects of you. I covered this in, you know, zodiac health. So heaven and hell is a state of mind, okay? So once you know better, you're gonna do better. And it's all about, you know, just connecting the dots for yourself so you can, you know, gather your own perspective here, okay? So as we get ready to lead things in, you know, it's all about leaving no stone unturned. So no matter if you come in as a Gemini, a Leo, that's just one aspect of you, you know, that's a focal point. But you know, but you still have 11 houses to complete the full aspect of you to make what 13, which is the finished product, okay? So when it comes to astrology, as we get ready to close things out, astrology is a science in itself, and it contains the illuminating body of knowledge, okay? It taught me many things, and I'm greatly indebted to it. So geophysical evidence reveals the power of the stars and the planets in relation to the terrestrial, okay? So in turn, astrology reinforces this power to some extent. This is why astrology is like a life-giving elixir to mankind. So it's basically going to lead you into knowledge of self, okay? So when you do your own research, you'll realize, like, man, you know what I'm saying? There's something to this, right? So piece things together yourself. Let your intuition be your guide. I'm just a messenger just to give you some additional tools to put in your toolbox so this stuff can make a little bit more sense, okay? I hope that makes sense. All right, so let's go ahead. You know, we got the different modes. We got cardinal, fixed, mutable. We got the planets which deal with personal, social, and transpersonal here, okay? Then we got the elements: fire, earth, air, water. All right, and then when you know look this at these, the zodiac wheels and how things line up with your spiritual eyes, your intuition, you'll see how your day is structured, right? You'll see how things flows in different directions. But these are different aspects of you with your sign. You got the miscellaneous item, and then you got the 4 elements of yourself and the divine inner, that inner voice, that energy, that's you, that spirit, right? We got the houses and the planets. So for additional references, please invest in this book, Secret Teachings of All Ages, Manly P. Hall. Secret Teachings of All Ages, Manly P. Hall. Also, Introduction to Traditional Astrology by Abu Mashur and Al-Kabisi, okay? And then The Magician here by Philip Cooper. All right, as we get ready to close things out, you're gonna get a whole bunch of material items, and many of you guys in the had it already, friends, all this stuff, right? But what does that mean when you really don't know who you are? And that's why you're seeing a lot of these celebrities, basically melting down, because they really don't know who they are, or they realize they know who they are, but the glamour and fame is distracting them from their true purpose. Okay, so that's why knowledge of self is more important and longer lasting, and you can duplicate knowledge too, because once you know, right? So if you don't learn anything else from none of the presentation, I'm always going to repeat this: do yourself a favor, learn those 7 hermetic principles. You're doing these things each and every day, whether you know it or not. Why not get better acquainted with these principles so you can have that inner outer balance that you deserve? Okay, so there's a good side, not so good side to everything, but we have that divine masculine feminine principle within us. But at the end of the day, it's just that one source. Okay, you that one battery, that one source. Again, the peace dealer gonna help walk you through the transit cycles. Okay, so pay attention to him on YouTube. So let's close things out. To calculate an accurate chart, an astrologer must know the birth data is correct, especially the time of birth. So it has been known exactly, it has to be known exactly if you want accurate information. So there are plenty of online calculators available that I mentioned to you before. We got astro-seek.com. We got astro-seek.com, and there are many chart types. So me personally, just keep it simple. Use the equal house for its validity, because it just works. Okay, just keep it simple, and then you can work your way up as you progress. Okay, start with the basics. So it's all about just getting that working knowledge of astrology, and it's going to help you have that understanding of yourself and your true nature, that's and available potential of this cosmic energy. On the esoteric level, when it comes to astrology, it's going to help you discover which planets or a combination of planets can have major influences or rule, so to speak. Nothing really rules your career, finances, and health. So as we get ready to close things out, these are my takeaways. Learn the nature of each planet, the signs, the houses, the planetary positions in a sign. The aspects can help you really determine, potential problems, the lessons. And we dealt with that in numerology too. And when you're dealing with your personal days, you can figure out what's that challenge going to be for that day, and some things that you can be working on if you don't know what to do. Okay, so there's no cookie cutter recipe, but it gives you a routine and some structure. That's what it's all about. Okay, your input equals your output. So astrology is the hidden link to what? Medicine, psychology, science. Because once I started looking into astrology, numerology a little bit further, a while back, I was like, man, this just makes too much sense. Okay, too much sense, right? But energy exists and can be classified, categorized, and codified by using astrological principles. So what I'm saying, please save yourself some time and money by doing things yourself. Okay, just learn the basics and using polarity as your guide too, cause and effect. So there are ties of energy that are formed when planetary transits are aspecting your natal planets. That's a good side, not so good side, right? But again, aspects can help you fix problems in advance, and the best time to work on these issues too. And then it's going to indicate when a path may be worked for the best effect. Okay, and then you can get more contact with the natural energies that's being used during these cycles. Okay, so as we close things out, planetary directions, when it comes to planetary direction, each planet has a natural affinity with an element and a direction. So we got as we look over here, we got north, south, east, west, right? That equals your news within your circle, because your circle, this is all you in the middle of this circle here. No matter if you're Cancer, Libra, whatever, right? This is you in the middle having this human experience. I hope that makes sense. So using direction dictated by the planet's natural affinity, it's better. What I'm saying? Just keep working with the natural positions and elements and the basics. Okay, so as we close things out, again, if you want a comprehensive walk through, these individuals put a lot of energy, time into their craft and what they love doing, because they love sharing. So we got Dolo the Pilot Man, Astro Finesse, Mr. Astro Theology, Brother Freeman L, Sister Myra Moss. They are all on YouTube, but it's up to you to click that play button and have a pen or a pencil and a piece of paper handy so you can take some notes, right? But it's all about you practicing, refining, repeating the process to find your own sweet spot. All right, so please invest in these books. They're gonna take you far. I always leave you some additional gems in the description there, and we'll be back with another presentation soon. We'll be talking about some basic, be walking you guys through the basic with these 7 hermetic principles, since I talked about them so much, right? That way you guys can get a basic, working knowledge of, what to expect and how to have a better understanding, to navigate your own reality. Let me slow down, okay? So be sure to click that like, subscribe button down below. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. We'll be back with another presentation soon. Until next time, take care of yourself, love yourself, leave no stone unturned, be the cause in your life instead of waiting for the effect to happen. Don't wait on luck, create your own damn luck. Until next time, this is Chris with Food for Your Thoughts. Take care of yourself. Stay grateful and focused, fam. Peace.